Alright, so welcome back, guys. I want to do a quick recap on the trade I took today on London Open and gold. So basically, it was a loss. You can see it was a quick loss. But yeah, here's the breakdown. Literally, here's like the breakdown. So basically, we had the Open. Yeah, so we had London session basically here. But here's the thing. I took a trade here. This was my area of interest right here. So I took a trade here. And yeah, it was going up pretty well. It was going up pretty well. But here's one thing that, yeah, here's one thing. So look at this. If you look right, if you look at your right, look at your right, you're gonna see a pivot point. So that's like basically the yellow line with a P. That's what we call a pivot point. So basically, we had a reaction from this pivot point after we were up pretty much. I think we're up about 1 point. Yeah, we're up pretty much. I think 1.3 R here, right? About 1.3 R on that trade. So we had a pivot point. We had a pivot point right there, and of course, yeah, I expected a reaction. My initial, what I wanted to do initially was to go break even if I saw a reaction from there. But yeah, then I thought about it. I realized that, bro, like this is gold, right? So gold could just, react from there, take it out of break even, and just keep pumping straight back up. So I let it run actually. So I held for about 3 hours, 3 hours over 3 hours before the chop finally got over and it got out. And here's one thing you need to know about gold. If at the London Open, gold makes a move like it did here, and then little move actually, then it starts chopping around for like 2 hours. Just expect that at the third hour or close to the fourth hour, that there is gonna be a large move to the upside or to the downside. Either side, you're gonna expect a large move after the chop. It's just like the range and consolidation, right? So it's just like a consolidation and a breakout. So that's basically what gold does. Even on the daily time frame, you realize gold actually does. It goes up, it consolidates for a few months, and then pumps back up like 2 times the usual speed. So that's basically how gold is. So yeah, this was a loss. Basically, because throughout the entire day, we couldn't break through this pivot point. So the entire trading day just stayed below the pivot point based off this reaction up there. But I expected a drive through that level. But yeah, that's the second loss in gold this week, down 2%. But yeah, I mean, yeah, initially we did get, although before the trading session, what another thing that gave me confidence in this trade was we did react from this support, this pivot point support already. So I mean, I was like, it should continue, right? Because we had this reaction from your perfect bounce up, this support, this blue line right here, perfect bounce up there, and Asia was taken out as well. Asia was taken out, so yeah, it looks good. It was a good setup. I would call it an A plus setup. But yeah, of course, as we know, A plus setups fail as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, on the socials, yeah, that was it. That was it. Great.